fantasy, I'd like to be fed. Give me a romance in only one bed. Fighting or flirting, a sweet little treat. Reading or watching our picks of the week. Hi readers, we are doing video and this has been quite an effort of love.
2 hours of love have gone into doing a video pick of the week.
If you can't tell by, just our appearance, we're not the most tech savvy.
We started out ready for the camera. I'm sweaty now.
I am too.
This was just too much going on.
Nothing makes me feel more like a boomer than just trying to use the
Anything.
internet. But on the bright side, the book that I read was traditional romantasy, and it was actually consumable. Like, it was good.
That's
so far
rare these days.
I feel like that has quickly become very high praise. I read Heavenly Bodies by Imani Erriu. I saw this pop up a couple times on Reddit and on Book Talk, and I was like, you know what, you cannot get me again with these beautiful covers, and then the book is just unedited hot garbage. I do have a little hot take that I will share with you, Jordan, in a hot Friday hot and bothered,
You're
whatever.
not going to give it to me now?
No, I'm going to make you wait.
I'm not going to open this download. I have a sample waiting for me for this book.
It's not about this book, but this book is a example of what it's not that made me realize a different book that I was reading, what the problem was. When you contrast the two, I was like, oh, that's the problem.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So this one, well written. It was fun. I will say my one biggest gripe about it so far, though, is that it's definitely not unique. There have been moments where I've gotten intense deja vu because I was like, I have read this before, specifically with The Hurricane Wars by Thea Guanzon.
Really? Because isn't that based on fan fiction?
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's, I think, Raylo fan fiction, but enemies to lovers, etc. But also Thrown a Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And I was thinking about this on my way here, and then I heard your voice everything is a derivative. And I was like, Jordan, you're right, but this feels a little too derivative, where there's moments where I'm like, the scene is copy pasted from Throne of Glass. But all of that to be said, it's still really good.
So when I read the synopsis for Heavenly Bodies, all I could think was that this looks like the same setup for Akatar, where she's running away from the evil, bad demon star prince to the heavenly good sunlight prince. I'm like, oh, look, it's Tamlin.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that what's going on here?
Kind of. It's that's what makes it's derivative, but it's not a copy paste. There's elements from all of these well-known novels just shoved into a blender and made into a smoothie. She is the daughter and now queen because her parents have been executed. She's on the run. She gets kidnapped, taken to the Sun Kingdom. There's a lot of celestial god influence in this or whatever. But our main character, Alara, she was destined that there's this prophecy that she would marry the king of the stars, king god, whatever, and then they would both die. And so he's like, you know what? Not interested in dying. I'm just going to kill you now, and then we can just not deal with any of this. And she's like, okay, I don't love that. He assassinates her parents. She gets out alive still somehow because he can't kill her. Hazy on the details, okay? When it's prophecies, I'm zoned out. And so she gets kidnapped by a different kingdom who has a different god. And basically they're we're going to use you as a tool to kill the evil big god or whatever, because we don't want to be subjugated and fuck the gods apparently. And then you obviously cue in the training montage with
not a training montage. They're so
yeah, that's the first 30% of this book is training montage. But she has fun banter with the prince, and you get the general who's obviously very coal-coded from Throne of Glass, and then you have the little bit who is she going to end up with, but it's very, very clearly favored towards one. But she has very intense. Oh, yes.
Question.
Yes.
Okay. You caught my attention at General because, I don't know, Mulan indoctrinated me as a child to oh, yes, General, please.
Yes.
Captain Shang. So we have love interest.
Yes.
We have Prince love interest and we have General love interest?
I think it's kind of like, so when he first came on, I was like, oh, okay, nice. Like, I don't normally love a life. I did, 100%. I think it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was alone in my living room, just like chilling out. And it's like, General, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nice. But I think originally I thought he was going to be a love interest, and she kind of, the author seems to be like stepping away from that and is kind of like making him be more of her like best friend's love interest alluded to. But it was pretty heavy handed at the beginning, and I was like, oh, nice. Like, I don't normally love a love triangle, but like, I'll hop on this one, you know? But I don't think so. But I like her with the general more than the prince. The prince is too, you know, copy paste of every other shadow daddy, but he's a sun daddy. A little like caveat there.
He's a sun daddy.
He has like a
If only this were a full length episode, because that would be our title right there.
Sun daddy, yeah. Yeah, so it's been good. There is like kind of a deeper portion that I've like appreciated. The main character is a little bit more fleshed out, I think, than a lot of other main characters, where she has had a trauma. I don't want to like spoil it, but a trauma from her childhood that makes her incapable of using one of her like magics, and that magic is specifically what's going to help her like slay the god king or whatever. And so they're trying to like work through it, and then you have like these like consent issues because he like takes her to a healer seer kind of thing, and then it's like, whoa, like there is some kind of deeper trauma like memory locked in here, and she's like, no, keep it down. But it's like fun, but very similar
This
too.
is part of a trilogy, right? And only 2 books are out, I think.
That's news to me. Oh no.
Sorry. I don't like to commit, because when you texted me and you said, I think this is a good romantasy, it's, you know, it's like other romantasies, but better. I'm like, all right, I'll try it. So I downloaded it, but then I saw that these 3 beautiful covers. It's a trilogy. The good news is book 2 is out already.
I guess, but I feel like Fourth Wing kind of killed my desire to look for anything approaching like trilogy, because it's like it's very similar information rehashed and different, but maybe I will hold out faith. I'll see, you know, I'm at like 70-80% of this one, so we'll see how the last like 20% goes, and then yeah. The last similar book I would say is Reign and Ruin by J.D. Evans.
What?
I know, crazy, but I feel like the dynamics between the main characters are very similar. It's a little bit more like political focused. I feel like the setting is very similar. I feel like that's like the grown-up adult version of this book. Like this one is definitely like, I would say like new adult, like edging into like full adult. But if you are like reading this, or you enjoyed Reign and Ruin and you're like, I want something a little bit like younger, a little bit sillier, I would say go with Heavenly Bodies. But they're like complementary, but different ages maybe.
Okay.
That's my best, like,
I'm almost convinced, because this does sound so similar to every other romantasy plot, but if the writing is better, then maybe.
I feel like it's very similar, but there's enough like nuance and mix in all of the different characteristics that it makes it feel like you're consuming something new and like interesting, and like all of the lore behind like each of the individual gods for all of the lands and different powers. Like it's interesting. So I feel like it like glosses over some of the like deja vu moments just enough for you're like, okay, like you got me. I'll keep trying. But I mean, especially compared to some of this other shit that I've been trying to read.
That's not the truth, though.
I feel like I've been like abused, and I'm like, this is like a decent, like this is fine. Yeah, Heavenly Bodies, Imani, Erriu. I'm listening to the audiobook. It's pretty good. Yeah,
Give it a shot.
that was my pick.
Well, from Katie's shelf to yours.
We'll see you on the next page. Hi, readers. Like what you've been hearing? Like and subscribe to us on YouTube or Patreon at Not Another Heroine to support our growing library and get access to exclusive bonus content.
Ready for the next page? We post new episodes every Monday and Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening.